I want to do some Charleston modeling for American style. I have all my tiles out, mixed and ready to go. So I'm going to grab 13 tiles. And if you want to be the dealer for this exercise, you can get 14 tiles. I just get 13 because that's what, you know, most of the time, 4 times or 1 time out of 4, you're not going to be the dealer. So why not get used to 13? You have 1 less tile to help you make a decision. So when you're the dealer and you have an extra tile, it just feels special because you get an extra tile. And then I have 6 rows of 3 for the Charleston. Right across left, left across right. And let's see what we got for this random pull. Oh wow, look at that. No flowers, no jokers, and no winds and dragons. That's kind of rare. Isn't that interesting? This is really interesting. I've got a pair of 7s and a pair of 6s. Let's do consecutive. Look at all the 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to have to make a decision pretty quick. All 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's pass these. There's some dragons. Ooh, and we got an 8. So now I'm not going to pass 2 dragons. That's pretty risky. So we have a 6 crack, 7 dot, 8 dot. Let's see here. We could do 5, 6, 7, 8, but we have no 5. Let's see here. What else could we do? I mean, we could do maybe a pair hand eventually, all 7, 8, 7, 8, you know, 7, 8 in each suit with flowers. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. That looked good, but it's a problem now. 6, 7. We could even do 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Either way, I think we're going to have to break up a pair. Let's pass these. That's really risky. But I think because of where we're at, we kind of have to. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? A pair of 4s? That is not helpful. So now we have to make a choice. Let's count 6 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Versus 7 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's give up that 6. Because we could do, if we ever get that 5 crack, we could do 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we got an 8, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. And we have tiles to pass, so we don't have to make a decision. None of these will help us, so we're going to get rid of those and move it along. You know, you can play a faster Charleston if you just focus on which tiles to pass. Don't worry about what hand you're going to play or what category even until you run out of discards. Like again, here we have tiles that we can pass. Although this 9 crack might help. If we do 6, 7, 8, 9, well, we would have to throw away the 7 and the 8. I think we could go ahead and get rid of it. There's a 5 crack. So here we have 2 discards. We could play 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. But there's also another hand, 6, 7, 8 with 7s in the middle. 6, 7, 8, 7s in the middle. Let's save the 8 crack, and this way we can go ahead and throw a full set away for the last pass. And we got an 8. So those can be passed for the optional cross. And I think I would just pass 2 because we're in between 6, 7, 8 with 7s in the middle, or 5, 6, 7, 8 using all the multiples. I want to leave my options open. I'm going to pass the south and the red. Let's see what we get back. Fives. Five, 6, 7, 8. I think that's probably the best. Let's just count. 3, 6, 8. If we do 6, 7, 8 with 7s in the middle, we have 7. So definitely 5, 6, 7, 8 is good. And then I would keep these for as long as possible, and then these would be the first discards. That's not a bad Charleston. I like ending up with 4 discards, so this may or may not be a winner. Oops, that doesn't belong in there. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 6 discards, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 7. So yeah, I just thought maybe I miscounted. So we have options with 3 discards, but technically 6 discards. That's terrible. This probably is not going to be a winner. I mean, unless I draw really well. Like I'd need a 5 crack right away, and I would need a 6 crack right away. If I got those, then I would be set, and I could claim discards for each piece of the hand. But right now, there's not a lot to be done there, because the convention is pung, kong, pung, kong. We could call on that and that, but we'd be stuck on these. Okay, let's see if we have a better start with another random pull. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Okay, here we go. Okay. So we have a flower. Oh, we have 2 flowers. We have a dragon. Now let's see about the suited tiles here. Okay. Nice little joker, pair of flowers. We have a dragon, 4, 6, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 5, 7. But we've got a pair of 5s. I like building around those. We could go for like numbers. We've got the right dragon with these 2. That's an option. But we could also play 5, 6, 7 pung or kongs in mixed suits. So let's leave ourselves options. I really want to use the flowers. That's why I'm thinking of the consecutive or like numbers, so we could use those flowers. So let's keep the dragon and the 5 bam, because maybe that will help use those flowers. So let's throw these. All right, now we got a 6 and a 7. Let's just put them in order at this point and see what we got here. I think you can see more patterns if you put them in order and in suit. Okay, so we have 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, and a 4. We could even do a 4, 5, 6, still in mixed suits. 4, 5, 6. Really, we don't need the 7s at all. So I'd say we're in 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, or like numbers. Let's keep that. But now, I don't like to pass like numbers. I think that's almost as bad as passing a pair. It's right up there with passing a pair. I don't like to do that. So I'm gonna give up the 6 dot, because we have no white dragon. There's a consecutive hand that uses flowers, then a 5 dot, 6 dot with a white dragon, but we have no white dragons, and it's got to be a pair. That's a big gap. Anytime you have a gap, that should take a much lower priority in your options. Okay, now we have another multiple, a 6. So the 4, 5, 6 in mixed suits is now a good option. And we could either do 5, 6, 7 or 4, 5, 6. So we could still play like numbers, but we'd have to throw a pair. Let's give up on like numbers. So let's give away these. So we're playing consecutive for sure now. And there's a keeper. 4, 5, 6. And now we can throw these. Let's throw away the dragon and some cracks. Well, 5 cracks, 6 bam. Okay, now we do not have a keeper. We're doing 4 crack, 5 dot, 6 bam. Let's mix it up. 7 crack, green, east. Gotta throw away that joker. You can't keep a joker in the Charleston. We're gonna keep that white. I don't like passing white dragons. I kind of treat white dragons as flowers, and I won't pass a flower in the Charleston if I don't have to, and that's how I feel about white dragons too, because they can be used as a 0 and a dragon, so they have a dual purpose. So I do not want to give it away, especially if someone plays that big hand, the big year hand. If you pass white dragons or any dragon, you could help someone if that's what they're playing. We got a keeper. Keeper, and we have 3 discards for the optional cross. And because we're nearly set, well, we're 2 away from being set, but since we're so close, I'm going to risk passing that dragon. I don't think there's anything in here, but it's good to go through that practice. Sometimes you have to give up a tile in the Charleston and you may get it back. We got one. We're 2 away from a winning hand, and we're 1 away from being set. And that means that you can act on every piece of your hand. So the convention with this, actually, we are set. I thought we had to have 4 flowers, but for this one, you only need 2 flowers and kongs of each number. So we have 4 crack, 5 dot, 6 bam. We're ready to Kong on each one, and we have 2 discards. That was an excellent Charleston. So we have 2 discards to play this hand. This is a winner right here. Okay, let's do this one more time. It's not a guaranteed winner, but it's, I'd say 90%, let's say, because someone else could also be in a pretty good place. But to be 2 away after the Charleston, that's pretty good. Even 4 away is good. So 2 away is better. And when I say 2 away, I mean 2 discards. 2 away from being set. 2 away from being ready. That's what it is. 2 away from being ready to win. I confused somebody when I said that one time. When I was little and I would play Mahjong with my mom, she always said, you know, 2 away. And when she said 2 away, she meant 2 away from being ready. But we didn't say 2 away from being ready. It's too many words. We just said 2 away. So for American style, people say 2 away from being ready, or 3 away. 3 away would be what I was raised to say, 2 away. So anyway, I don't know if any of that makes sense, but that's what goes on in my mind lately, because I had a viewer who got confused about when I said, you know, 2 away if I had 2 discards, because she thought really I should say I'm 3 away. But, you know, it's tomato, tomato, I guess. But I should be clear. I don't want to confuse anybody. All right, here we go. Last one. Oops. We've got no jokers this time, but we do have a couple flowers, and we have some winds and a dragon. We got cracks, and we got dots. Ooh, we got a multiple ones. Okay, now we have to choose. So we've got a pair of flowers and a pair of ones. So look at this again, like numbers. I don't know why, but I keep seeing like numbers in just about everything. It's kind of weird how that keeps happening to me. All right, so if we have ones, I think I will save the 5, because we could play 1, 3, 5. We could also do a year hand. Let's just save the 7 too. And then let's give up the 9, crack, 6 dot north. We got another 1. I'm going to put them in order though. Oh, we picked up a pair of 6s. There's nothing we could do between 6s and 1s though. We don't need the west and the 9, so we really just need to come up with 1 discard to make this pass. I have no idea what category I'm going to be in. I could be in like numbers or consecutive. Let's give up the 7 dot. And that way we can move the Charleston along and not worry about what to play. We have too many discards for that. Move it along. Your other players will love you for that. All right, so here now we have another dragon and an 8 bam. So now we have to decide again. Now, since we have the red, we could play the consecutive 5, 6 red. And then we could also keep the green and the green and the 1 dot. We're right in between consecutive and like numbers, either hand. But here now we have tiles that we can pass and move it along. And we'll just not, you know, obsess about which hand we're going to play. So now we're up to 3 flowers. So whatever hand I choose, I'm going to try to use a hand with 4 flowers. So in that case, I really don't need this green, because if I draw another 1 dot, I could play like numbers with 6 flowers, or if I draw a red or a 5 crack, we could play consecutive with 4 flowers. It's the convention is Kong with the flowers, Kong the 5, Kong the 6, and pair the red. So let's go ahead and give these away. Okay, so no keepers. Although, you know, we did get the 1 there, so it could be either or, and I know I passed a 1 bam. So we have to make a choice. Let's keep the 1 bam and throw away the 1 dot. Okay, we got the 1 dot and the 1 bam. Isn't that funny? Oh, but look, we got the red. So now we're still in between. Okay, since now the ones option here, I would have to pass like numbers no matter what. And we only have 3 flowers. You need 6 flowers. So I think, let's see here. What would I do? What should I do? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, let's totally do that. But I'm only going to pass 1 blind. I mean, I'm going to pass 1 and pass 2 blind because I don't want to pass like numbers. So I'm going to pass 2 blind. And now we can pass 2 in the optional cross. And this 1 will be joker bait. I hope I don't draw that 1 bam. That's a pretty big piece of joker bait if we have a tongue of 1 bams. So we're going to give away 2. Nope, discards. But, oh no, we're 5 away. So 5 discards. So this is, we got work to do here. We could Kong the flowers, which is nice, but we need to draw. We need to draw really well. Thankfully, we've got the pair handled. That's always a relief if you can have your pair accounted for, because then your hand won't go dead. We need a flower, and then the natural tiles here, and jokers, of course, will be fabulous. Let me know what you think about that set of Charleston modeling exercises. And if you decide to try this yourself, come back and let me know what you think about it. I enjoy it. It's really a great form of solitaire, and it really does help, I think, with the decision-making process. When I pull up my tiles in a game, I can figure out what I'm going to play in a matter of seconds. And if you play in a tournament where time matters, it's really good practice to make these quick decisions. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click subscribe. And also, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Between now and the next Charleston Modeling for American Style, may all your picks be keepers.